Good morning, Las Vegas A's fans. I just got here. They're already flying steel. So I didn't have a chance to set up my microphones. I hope you can hear me okay. I'll get that in a second, but they're already moving these girders across from what we did yesterday. See, these were the things they did set up yesterday, and they're bringing some steel. I'm gonna be right back with you guys. Hold on one second. Good morning, Las Vegas A's baseball fans. Today is April 17th. The year is 2026, and the time is approximately 11 a.m. Yes, I know, I got off to a little late start today. In fact, I think we all did. There's quite a bit of wind this morning. The wind gusts were extremely high, so the cranes were probably not flying like normally. But we've got some serious progress going on here. Let me start off right away. Let me get it back up here. Let me show you what's going on down here. So immediately when I got here, they're already flying some steel girders across the way. Look at the columns they got set yesterday. When we came here yesterday, they only had one or two of these columns set. Now, I've got 9 columns set. We've got some steel girders connecting the columns. They're now in place. And we can really start to see the structure of the stadium come together. I mean, up until just a few weeks ago, up until basically now, I'd say, we were looking at, it was just a lot of prep work, a lot of the foundational work, but then it just started going vertical. And when these iron workers go vertical and they start working, I mean, you see 5 cranes flying at once. You know this project is moving. So what we've got here is our foundational pour of cement down here, which supporting a concourse level here, which is now supporting this third level, which they're pouring that earlier this week. So I don't see the concrete pump out here anymore. Do you guys see it? Now what I see them doing is they've got one crane over here, this guy over here, who's moving these steel girders. Yesterday they were moving those columns. Today we've got these girders. I don't know how many they're going to get done today, but I can definitely see that these are the girders that were flying when I first got up here. I drove up here, I was like, oh my gosh, the steel is flying already, and it's still a little windy. I've got my microphone covers on, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So this crane is moving the steel, this steel here, up over here. And these columns were what was set yesterday. Let me see, here's a good view of the columns. These columns were what was set yesterday. And then it appears that they even started connecting the columns with these steel girders. Unless my perception's off. You guys, if any of the workers are here watching this, they could probably fill me in better. And back here, they're not connected, but I can see something there. I don't know, is that connected to that? Anyways, I saw a steel girder come up. They dropped it off. This worker here is, I don't know if he's involved in that, but they're doing something. I might go back down on the other side on the way out and check on the other side, because we got some steel work going on the back side today, as usual. Okay, now I'm on the back side here, and you can really see where they're working on these columns and attaching the girders. So we've got that one attached. Got these attached here. So yeah, so I think you kind of get an idea from backside here as this thing wraps around. So while that crane's setting, it looks like Big Red over here is starting to move. There you go. Up it goes. Way up there. Okay, so they're gonna set it right here. Okay, so they're setting this girder, they're connecting these girders to these columns that were set in place yesterday. And then you can start to see the structure take shape. Okay, and then now below, they've got some welding going on. Ooh. So the Mets got swept by the A's. And the A's are now leading the American League West. I would say their batting is strong. Like I said before, I think they're in a rebuild. Okay. And then these guys are shoring up this third level concourse, looks like. Doing some trim here or something, or I don't know if it's trim or maybe water runoff, I don't know. electrical, who knows? And the crane is going to get another piece of steel. And then this is the welding we saw this guy doing earlier. Welding in that girder. Doing some standard welding techniques. It's a lot like soldering, isn't it? Because I've soldered, I've never welded, but I've used a soldering iron. Kind of the same deal. Okay. What do we got? What are these guys going on up here? Wow, busy day today. I guess it's Friday, so they're really trying to get this stuff in. We're going to connect these steel columns. And then these are what I was talking about there, is that this roof truss, these pieces look like they should be mounted up here to this, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be mounted to something more like that. From what I heard is that the pieces that are painted gray will be exposed. So I've been looking for the painters. I haven't seen any of my painter friends yet. Should we see one more piece of steel fly before I head out? You guys think you're tired. You see how my arm feels holding this camera up. Man, it's getting real sore. I'm not kidding. Okay, guys. I think we got the idea here for today. We'll come back next week and check it out. So you guys have a great weekend. Oh. Okay, what do we got here? We got one crane here, two cranes, three cranes. Okay, what's going on down here is these guys seem to be using some sort of structural reinforcement for this next level, concourse level up here. So he's doing some, looks like he's doing some welding there, connecting these steel columns together with that girder. And then those are connected up here. Those are, looks like structural support. And then that is up connected to here. That appears to be the buttress where they'll probably raise this roof truss. And it's got to be precise, guys. It's got to be with, I mean, you cannot be 1/8 of an inch off here. So these guys are out here measuring, pounding, measuring. I mean, when I was out there, always just kind of like, measuring, because I think somehow these pieces here are going to, doesn't it kind of look like they fit on something like that? And then these come down here. It looks like it's embedded in steel. And then this piece here is additional support. I think not for the roof. This is the roof. That's the roof support. This is for the concourse level support. Now again, this is all speculative, guys. If I'm wrong, please correct me, and I will give you a shout out and credit and you know, I mean, you can call me names and stuff. That's fine. I mean, I was not. I was the nerd in school. I wanted to do shop. I did shop. I sucked at it. I think I made a pyramid out of glass. I think that was really cool. But honestly, this is why it's a joke, because you see, my family owned a hardware store. So I'm like the kid that doesn't know, you know what I mean? And all their dads are like, you know, well, they're workers or at least do-it-homers, you know, and they come into the store. And I'm like, it's like, oh, here's the idiot son. So I've had it all, guys. So go ahead, feel free to subscribe as well. Feel free to like and subscribe. I don't know how I don't know how I made that segue, but listen, I'm from Oakland. I think you guys give me a pass here. Not originally born there, but I basically went to school in California in Santa Barbara, and then ended up working for Bank of America, buying a house in Oakland. That's right. You can look it up. Okay, enough about me. Back to the project. Again, we're about halfway through this. I don't know how long the video is going to be yet, but if you could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Trying to grow the channel. Look at these guys. Communication out here is key. Communication, look at this guy. I mean, I'm sorry, it's like, I don't mean look at them like, I mean like, check them out like the way like you check out a guy, you know, making that just did a diving catch to stop a infield fly or something, you know? Like, look at this guy go. I mean, they're hustling. I mean, they're cruising. All right, measure, check it, double check. All right, weld it in. Welding. You know, normally I love the bright lights out here. I love the lighting, except when I have the welders. The welders, I was like, man, a little bit of dusk would be good. It's so cool. So they're gonna weld on that for a while. And then these guys down here are looks like they're prepping the steel for the next lift, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, not prepping the steel, but prepping I mean, these things are dangerous when they're flying, right? I mean, how much does each one of these girders weigh? I don't even know. Are we talking like 1 ton, 2 tons, a half a ton? You know, they're offset by these weights back here. So they put these weights on the crane to offset it. That's some serious weights back there. And then let's see what these guys doing down here. Okay, just, you know, maybe they're on a break, I don't know. Got a delivery of something here. This guy's signing for it. Something, it's just crazy the stuff they need, you know. I mean, it's just like a big project. Just does the basic stuff, you know, like, okay, those guys weren't on a break. They were just putting on their safety vests. I'm gonna try to hang out here long enough to see if they lift that other piece of steel. That'd be cool to see. Now down here, what I see they have placed in here, look, they've got these brackets. I don't know if these were here yesterday, but if they were, great. If not, here you go. But if they were, well, we're marking it for today. So let's see what they end up putting on these things. But these are some brackets. I see these here, probably some sort of supports. They're green, so this appears to be something that's going to be the like exposed, that's going to stay. It's not part of scaffolding, and it's going to be exposed to the public. part of the design. I'm guessing. Okay, it looks like they got a scaffolding deck here. I don't know if that was here yesterday. Again, this is Project I can only remember so much, guys, but if this was here yesterday, sorry I missed it, but it's definitely here today, so we'll see where this goes, but it looks like they're putting more scaffolding to do the support levels up here for this concourse level. Now this is the back end of the stadium, so this is like where they'll be kind of probably maybe the luxury suites or hitting the home runs, or you know what, I kind of looking at I'd have to kind of, I don't know exactly. Don't make fun of me, guys. I've seen the design, I've seen the drawings. Yes, I know, over here they're hitting it out towards New York, the home runs. But I don't know what's over here. You know, at any given time, by the way, there's 400 to 500 employees on staff. I mean, doesn't that just blow you away? That right there is bigger than like most businesses here on the Strip, probably. I mean, think about their staff. I mean, 500 employees. You don't have 500 employees in a restaurant. You have 500 employees working at a casino. You have, like, you know, dealers, you have security, you've got, I mean, add it up. I don't know. You guys tell me how many. Oh, wait, here we go. Crane's moving. But seriously, guys, how many people do work at a casino at a given time? Okay, so here we go. We got a little action with the crane. Sorry, the lighting's a little off because I came out a little late today. But again, it was so windy. I don't think they were flying cranes, honestly. Because when it was that windy. I posted something on my Twitter. On my X. All right, he said, let's get this thing going, guys. Come on. 2028's not gonna wait. We got to cruise, guys. Whoa, look at the size of that hook. That is thick. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh. And that guy is strong. He can barely hold that thing. Man, all right. How many times have these guys done this together before this was their job? Here at this place. They look like they've been doing this for a while. This is not the first time messing with these cables. I wonder how many they're going to take here. I wonder how many they can take. So we got all this steel back here. Man, I wonder how much this is going to move. Okay, I see what they're doing with the other piece up there as they're loading this one up. We'll get a shot of them moving this up, and then I'll show you what the workers are doing on the girders, on the columns right now, because they're doing stuff right now. They're getting ready for this to come up or something. So what we have over here, I gotta reposition, excuse me, because I got this crane. There's too many cranes. No, there's never enough cranes. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I love the cranes. But the cranes were in my way. Or check this dude out. Okay, so he's getting ready for that. Okay, oh, here we go. Here we go down here. The steel is flying. Winds are picking up a little bit. See, it's kind of whipping around. I'm repositioning, guys. Give us a little better vantage point of where those are going. So those guys were over here waiting. Look, my stabilizer is whipping around just right now, just so you guys know. I'm having a hard time holding my stabilizer. So I imagine that crane operator is just, I mean, these guys are, I mean, how much does that thing weigh? And that thing is flipping around right now. Whoa. Guys, that's the wind doing that. That's not the crane operator. These guys are not panicked at all. Fantastic job, guys. Bringing her in. Nice. Nice. Okay, so that one is safety landed there. I can't see where they're actually detaching it, but look what's going on inside here. Down below those guys, look at the steel that's coming in there. So are these going to be, I think these will be additional seats. So this will be covered right here. So those are maybe seatings, because I see some steel stuff there, and then some like, looks like it would be like seating going around. I don't know if these guys are setting, I mean, they have to detach the cables. I don't know where they leave the steel. They must have another crane on the, where did they leave the steel, guys? I mean, they set it somewhere, and then how do they get it in place? Whoa, sorry, the wind is picking up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But how do they get it in place? You know, they dropped it off there, and then they're gonna have another worker probably come in. Oh, the wind is picking up. Oh man, I can see the dust flying down below. Okay. Let's go back down here. Now remember these columns here? What's this guy doing here? Now we got a couple, these are little, I don't know what you call these little cranes. These are just little, I mean, they're not little at all. These are massive cranes. I mean, one of these on a project would indicate a large project. But he's taking these things off. I don't know what those were. Maybe those were temporary. Hey guys, remember to hit the like and subscribe if you forgot. But I mean, if you're just saying you forgot because you don't really want to, that's cool too. We don't need to get into it. I get it. Just say, oh, I forgot, and tell me you'll do it later, and don't. But if you want to, I'd really appreciate it. Like to grow the channel, get this thing going, because I want to keep covering this thing. By the way, the response yesterday was outstanding. Thank you for all the positivity. I'm gonna keep pumping this thing along. I don't know what these things are. I mean, why were these set? Some sort of temporary thing? Was it a Were these things being set or what? I don't know. I don't know what these are. If you guys know what they are, that'd be great. That'd be great if you let me know. I should finish my sentences. Sometimes, man, there's so many projects I start thinking about, like, okay, I'm thinking about this over here and I don't finish what I was talking about over there. Okay, so up here, looks like these guys are doing more shoring, more decking. I mean, we've got like the concrete levels down here are supporting other concrete levels. Got the scaffolding up here, they're doing the backside. It's a quick shot for you guys, just kind of see what's been happening back here since yesterday. We've got those tubing going up. Big Red is moving around. You can kind of see the arc of the stadium back here. This is where they bring the trucks in and out. Give you a quick shot before I head out. Around the corner here. All right, look what we got here. Steel back up. I guess, hey man, they're answering my question. Man, talk about a physical labor job. I mean, this guy is like an athlete. You have to be in shape to do this. Am I right? I mean, he's whipping around up there. Oh wait, we got some more welding down this way. So this is that support we were talking about earlier. So he's welding that there. Just massive progress today, guys. Okay, so now back up to these guys. They look like they're trying to get this the steel set where they want it, and then detach it. It looks like they detached one piece at least. Oh, they got it all off. Okay, great. So now it's coming back again. Again, yesterday we were watching them set these columns here. You guys remember that? So those columns up there in the upper right is what they were bringing up yesterday. It's setting. today they're bringing up these. I can smell the food cart, guys. It smells pretty good. It's getting lunchtime around here. So these girders they've been grabbing, and I can see at least one connected, I think. Yeah, one connected up there. Now they're whipping up real fast. Look at that, they got this one up right away. Sound the horn, and off he goes. Steel is flying, my friends. That is a massive crane moving that. Incoming, incoming. So these guys are getting kind of in their position over here to drop it off. Sorry guys, I have to reposition because they're in two different places and that other crane blocks our view. And now they delivered it here. All right, and I can see they're doing some welding up on top. And then right there, that's a steel girder that connected these columns together. So you can really start to see the shape of the stadium take place here. Coming back down because the wind is coming here. These cranes are working in tandem here. Look at these cranes go together. Everyone has their function. I wonder if they work with the same crane guys, like, you know, like a teammate sort of situation, or if it's just like, okay, your function is get me up there. My function, and as far as I'm concerned, your function is get you up there, and just do whatever you do. Cool. Okay. Now all the way on the other side, I might head down to the other side, guys, and check it out. We got some workers up there on this 5th level, looks like. These would probably be, if I were to go to a game, it's probably where I end up sitting. If I were to go to a game. I hope I can. I imagine I will be able to get tickets. But like I said, I probably would end up getting the cheapest tickets. Or whatever I could afford. I get the best tickets I could afford would probably be the cheapest tickets they had. Okay. Oh, more steel going up. Now we're flying. These guys are not messing around today. I don't know what those guys are carrying. Wow, this is impressive, guys. Super, super impressive. Wait, what do we have here? Now this crane's going back up. So these guys are working, I don't know what they're doing, but they just came down to grab some material and now they're going back up again. Whoa, winds are picking up a little bit. Welding, more welding. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I think we got quite a few things. Tomorrow when we come down here, or not tomorrow, tomorrow's Saturday, they won't be working. But Monday, we'll kind of see how much is gonna get done today. So these guys are moving these girders down here, up here, and it looks like they're connecting them to the columns. So we'll see how many more they get up there, how many more columns they get connected. I see one column connected right now. I see some other structural stuff going in down here. See what this ends up to being down here as well. Again, apologies if I don't know exactly what these little tasks are doing, but it's going so fast. Yeah, so these guys, it looks like they're lighting some sort of trim here. All the little details. Okay, then over here, this guy was taking down these things, whatever these things are for, but he was taking I don't know, they had some like practice stuff. I don't know, maybe it was something for the scaffolding, I don't know, because it looks like they're disassembling the scaffolding here. So this scaffolding's coming down, or going up, I don't know. Oh, it's going up, I should say. And then these guys are doing, they're doing like this trim piece, bolting this trim piece in. Teamwork. And then this guy over here, he's operating this crane, moving that scaffolding so carefully. Yeah, removing it. Got it out of there, good job. Reinforcing here. These guys are doing the trim here. And this is the welder here on this other blue crane, welding these reinforcements. Hey man, great job you guys. Great job today. I mean, I could be out here all day because there's so much stuff going on, but I do have to go. Thank you for watching so much. Today, again, is April 17th. It's Friday, April 17th, 2026, and it's probably close to lunchtime here. So I'm gonna skedaddle out of here, and we will see you next time. Please hit the like and subscribe.